Good morning. Good morning. Rise and grind with the evolution. Rise and grind with the evolution. I am elated about this message this morning. Face it, fight it, and finish it. Face it, fight it, and finish it. Face it, fight it, and finish it. This is a different type of fight. This fight is for something different. You're not fighting for your natural survival. You are fighting for your spiritual position. Your spiritual position. Face it, fight it, and finish it. Good morning. I'm excited about this message. I'm a little late. I'm leading up to the conference May 29th in Miami. Listen, women of purpose and destiny, you must know what your fight is about in this season of your life. We have fought people. We have tried to prove ourselves to people. This fight that you're facing has nothing to do with people, nor does it has anything to do with your natural walk. This fight is for your spiritual authority, your spiritual rank, your spiritual position, and you must know where you are in the spirit realm, and you need to know the authority that you carry is so important. As our fight get more intense, a lot of times we are emotionally taken out. A lot of times we don't understand the severity of what's going on in the spiritual realm. But I'm here to tell you, as I expose my journey and my walk with you, I have to help you understand why your warfare is so intense. Why does it seem as if you're losing your natural mind? Why am I experiencing so much warfare in this time in my life? Let me help you unpack it. I'm going to bring a few people in, but it's very important that you understand your spiritual authority. This fight is for your spiritual authority. This fight, woman of purpose and destiny, this is for men as well. This fight is not for what you see outside. Your spiritual authority has changed, and you must know what your responsibility is and what you are carrying. I'm going to tag a few more people and I will get started. I'm elated. May 29th in Miami. Guys, go to Evolution Production page. And if you haven't registered yet, go ahead and register. It is a move of God that we need to know how to position ourselves to win. This fight is not about money. It is not about what's going on naturally. If you know who you are in the spiritual realm, you can obtain anything in the natural realm. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you that you can obtain anything in the natural realm. But the trick of the enemy is to have us always fighting for that thing on the outside. Why is the fight always about the obvious thing? That is because if the enemy could get us to keep fighting the outside things, money is not right, family's not doing what they're supposed to do, unemployment is doing what it's doing. If I can keep your focus on those things, those natural things, then you will never discover your rank in the spirit. You will never know your authority in the spiritual realm. This fight has nothing to do with your natural person. Give me a few more seconds. And one thing about a live feed, people can rewind. They can get in where they fit in. But I have a very important message. Oh, Jesus. God, I thank you. I thank you for exposing the truth. To me, at least. Because I do know that a lot of my warfare, good morning, a lot of my warfare has been about my authority in the spirit at this point in my walk with God. The title is Face It, Fight It, and Finish It. Face it, fight it, face it, fight it, and finish it. God led me to Ephesians 6:11-18, which is talking about spiritual warfare, principalities, the heavenly realm of evil powers that come against the people of God, God's people, period. But we are so unaware what has actually been assigned to us to take us out. We have no clue of the intensity of the warfare, of the fight. And we don't know what we're fighting for, and we don't know how to gird ourselves up so that we can win. So that we can win. A few more seconds, and I'm going to get started. Face it, fight it, and finish it. Face it, fight it, and finish it. This is a conscious fight. You have to be fully aware of what the fight is about and what you're fighting with. You have to make sure you know how you need to prepare for this fight. This is not a usual fight. This fight is unusual. You have never seen this fight before. Why is it that I feel as if I can't make it? I feel as if I am overwhelmed. I feel as if some days I wake up, I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. That's because you are no longer being fought with the same strength and intensity from the enemy. There are elevations in the spiritual realm, and there is different levels of intensity when it comes down to the warfare. Thank you for joining me. Face it, fight it, and finish it. Putting on the full armor of God. Putting on the full armor of God. I don't believe that we have a full understanding of what God is doing in the spiritual realm in this day and time. Everybody is so caught up into the visualization of what's going on in the world. It takes a sensitive spiritual ear to hear what God is doing in the heavenlies. God is orchestrating powerful people to put in position to assist him in birthing out warriors, champions, people that understand what the fight was about and how to gird up for the fight. I am put in the mind of a boxer that is used to going through different rounds in the ring. He's also used to going through different rankings to become a champion on different levels. He's used to boxing for the championship. As a matter of fact, he's used to winning every fight that he faced. But this fight that he has to face is going to require that he is fully aware of the damages from the last fight. The injuries that he occurred from the last fight. Good morning. He has to become fully aware of what price he paid to become a champion. What are you saying, Evolution? Do I pay a price for becoming a champion? Do I pay a price for winning? Absolutely. Society will have us to believe that when we won or we walked away with the prize, or we went after a certain thing and we came back with it, that there wasn't a price paid. There was a price paid. Yeah, there was a price paid. But many don't talk about the price that's paid for years of going through a struggle. There are many of people that God is calling to be a deliverer, to be his hands in the earth, to birth out the next champion. That midwife that he is preparing to assist him in cultivating leaders. That person that understands that this fight is not about me. Yes, I have to fight the fight, but I have to also have the full understanding that although God is using me, it is not about me. So how is it that God want me to fight a fight that has nothing to do with me, but he want to use me? Exactly that. So see, the enemy has used us for years. He's used us for years. And I could tell you this, that the fight wasn't even about us. The fight wasn't about us. Although we were being used, the fight was not about us. It was about the people that would be dependent on us to be in position to help them understand what God is doing in their lives in this season. Yeah. So there is a price to pay in order to win. There is a price to pay in order to make up your mind to go back in the ring again. Some people go in the ring the first time and they win a couple of rounds, and because they know the price paid, they never go back in the ring again. Because they know how the blows feel. They know what it is to be swung on. They know what it is to be hit in the ribs. So they have made up their mind that I'm not going back in. I'm not going back in. I don't care what coach you bring to prepare me for the fight. I'm not going back in the ring. But is there anybody that says, I know that this fight has to be for something different. This warfare is different. As a matter of fact, it has intensified. I have never been through anything like this. I'm used to fighting and going through different struggles. I'm used to needing to put things together to make life work. I'm used to being betrayed. I'm used to being rejected. I'm used to certain fights. But this fight, some days make me think I'm going to lose my mind. Face it, fight it, and finish it. So this individual is under intense warfare. This individual has, in the last year, experienced an intensified struggle. It seems as if everything is falling apart, or I am trying to make sure that everything clicked together so that I could hold my whole everything together. I'm used to juggling things. I'm used to making things work. But this fight right here, I can't even concentrate. Ephesians 6:11-18 talk about principalities. Oh my God. I looked up the definitions. It's a sum total of evil powers that is a threat in the heavenly realm and on earth. Can you imagine? Principalities are a sum total of evil powers. That is a threat in the heavenly realm and on earth. So now you wonder why you are feeling the way that you do, and you wonder why your fight is so intense, because you are fighting against principalities that you can't see. Principalities are a sum total of evil powers. Somebody pay attention to sum total. That means that these powers are collectively put together just for you. Why for me? Why are they assigned to me? Because you're the one that carry the spirit of a deliverer. You are the one that has stood the test of time, and now God is saying, I can trust you to be my hands in the earth. In order to be a deliverer, you have had to be delivered. Y'all ain't ready for me this morning. And in order for you to be a deliverer, you have had to be delivered. Face it, fight it, and finish it. Okay, so now that you understand, you're conscious now. Before you went in the fight and you had no clue how you got in the fight. You had no clue how you was going to come out of the fight. You had no clue how to prepare for the fight. But this round, this is a destiny fight. This is a destiny fight. This is a fight for your spiritual rank. Anybody willing to learn how to fight for their call, their purpose, and for their spiritual rank in the heavenly realm. See, this fight is not about the average things. You could take your mind off of that individual that has caused you to focus only on them. The enemy works for God. Let me just tell you that right now. The enemy works for God. So he would orchestrate, he will allow principalities to be orchestrated for your strength. So in order for you to have strength, resistance, in order for you to be able to stand and resist the blows, the impact from the blows, you have got to know how to prepare for the fight. Focusing on the prize, focusing on the prize will expose your blind spots. Okay, a lot of us, we fight for a thing, and the only thing we're thinking about is the thing that we're going after. But if you focus only on what you're trying to obtain, then when warfare come, it could catch you off guard, and it could catch one of your blind spots. What is a blind spot, Evolution? What are you talking about? That's that area that's still sensitive, that you haven't matured in yet. That's the area that God is still working on. And if you're not aware of that sensitive place, then when you keep your eyes on the prize and not the process, then the enemy can come and hit you in your blind spot and take you out. So it's not important to keep your eyes on the prize, but to keep your focus on the process. The process of facing it, fighting it, and finish it. Put on the full armor of God. The full armor of God, that ye may stand against the wiles of the devil. How am I gonna win this fight? How am I gonna position myself? I go back to the metaphor of a boxer. Now this time he's going for the heavyweight championship. Before he just boxed because he liked to box. But that's enough. This fight right here, you can't do it because you like to do it. You have to do it because you know that you are called to it. Oh my God. This is not the day and the time to do a thing because you like to do it. This is the day and time to do it because you know you are called to it. And when you consciously understand that you are called to a thing, then you will know how to prepare. See, the process of a thing and preparation of the thing will keep you strapped up. No matter how you are hit, you will understand how to lean to the left or to the right, or to put your hands up and guard your face, because now that you have made up in your mind to fight for your purpose and your destiny, you are fully aware that there is no way that you can throw in the towel. The referee cannot throw in the towel. And as a matter of fact, in the middle of the fight, the boxer look at the referee and say, don't you throw in the towel. Don't stop this fight, no matter what it looks like. No matter if my eyes are swollen, no matter if I can't see, don't stop this fight, because this fight is not an average fight. This fight is for my purpose. It's for my destiny. It's for the next generation. I am breaking spiritual warfare and spiritual chains and bondage, family bloodline curses. That's what this fight is for. So no matter what it looked like while I'm in this ring, don't you dare throw in the towel. Don't throw in the towel. I know some days it just looked like I may be balled up in the bed in fetus position, and I may be crying all night long, and sometimes it just may seem as if you're talking to me that I don't know what I'm talking about. But no matter what it looked like, no matter what I sound like, do not, Jesus, my God, do not throw in the towel, because now I understand that I have to put on the full armor of God, that I may stand against the wiles of the devil. See, I got full understanding who my coach is. I have full understanding of who my referee is. See, as a matter of fact, God brought in a master coach, Jesus, in the spiritual realm to prepare me, because he knew that my rank in the spirit realm has shift. Anybody ready to shift? Anybody ready to take the responsibility of who they have become because of the journey? I don't know about you, but this last year I found myself crying for no reason at all. Why am I crying? Why am I emotionally spinning? Why am I losing concentration? Why is this warfare so intense? It's because you think this fight is a usual fight. The enemy is trying to take you out, because this fight is for your purpose, it's for your call, and it's for your rank in the spirit. Oh my God. Ephesians 6. Go back and read it at your leisure. Principalities in Hebrew is an unspecified power. Unspecified. Do you know what that means? Unspecified? It can't be traced. There is no name for it. There is no face for it. It is unspecified. So how am I supposed to win when I don't have full knowledge of what it is that's fighting me? It is unspecified. It's a spirit. Therefore, you have to fight this fight in the spirit. Yeah. And another definition of a principality is chief order, timed, place, or rank. Ooh, Jesus. Chief, order, time, place, or rank. Yeah. High-ranking demons that exert their right to delegate. It seems like to me that the demonic forces got their assignment on lock. The demonic forces know exactly what their assignment is. The demonic forces has already claimed their stake in this thing. And as a matter of fact, they have already said that, look, I know her. She is carrying purpose. She's carrying destiny. I got to take her out. Yeah. If I take her out, then the family bloodline curse won't be broken. If I take her out, then the yoke of bondage that has been in her life forever and a day, it will remain. But if I could just get her to halfway understand who she is now in the spiritual realm. See, your rank in the spiritual realm has shifted. Anybody ready to shift? I don't know about you, but God exposed to me the reason why some days that you feel like you are going to lose your mind is because you have no clue. You are oblivious of your rank in the spirit. Oh my God. See, you thought that this fight was that fight. You thought that you didn't take count and consideration that this is a different type of fight. This fight is not to prove yourself to anyone. This fight is not even to prove yourself to you. This fight is to prove to God that you will answer your call. Because the person that has experienced the most warfare, the ones that has conquered the most situations in their life, if you put them under an x-ray machine, you will actually see that this boxer, that this champion ribs are broken. And then if you take a closer look, this boxer has experienced some brain injuries from being hit in the head so many times. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, under the x-ray machine, the doctor would tell them, listen, if you go back in the ring, I would advise you not to go. But if you go back, let me show you how to protect yourself. Let me show you how to gird yourself up so that you can win, because this fight could take you out. See, you have been through so many different things, and if you don't understand what this fight is about, and if you don't understand that God has actually shifted your authority in the spirit realm to another place, then when you go back in the ring, you will be fighting the same way. But if you let me, my God, if you let me show you how to go back in the ring, this is the last fight. This is a crossroad. This is the last fight on this level. This is the last time that you will be able to see yourself as you are. God has shifted who you are in the spiritual realm. Your authority and rank has changed. I'm going to tell you why. Because the authority of the principalities and the wicked powers, principalities, their power and authority has changed against you. Our God would not put us in a ring without letting us know what we're facing, so that is there anyone that's willing to take a little time on their knees to say, God, reveal to me what I'm facing before I go in the ring to fight for my destiny. This is a destiny call. This has nothing to do with anything else. We have been paying attention to the wrong stuff. God has said, I'm raising you up to be a chief surgeon. I am raising you up to be a coach in the spiritual realm. I am raising you up to give directions to the ones that has fought your fight. The ones that's in the ring right now, they're on round 2. As a matter of fact, you have finished. You're going to the heavyweight championship. They're on round 2. Thinking that they can't make it. Thinking that this is too hard. They think that they don't have what it takes. But because you know what it is to go 10 rounds in one match, you could turn around and grab their hand and say, let's get it. Yeah. I've been here before. So guess what? If I pull through, you could pull through as well. But I got to give you the keys to success. I got to tell you how I had to learn how to fight. See, because when I was under the x-ray machine, God showed me all of the bruises and how my ribs were cracked and how I was hit so many times in my head. And it's the reason why I can't concentrate in. And sometimes I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. See, he showed me the fullness of my loss while I was becoming relentless. And now that I saw myself under the x-ray machine, he gave me an opportunity to take time out, and he explained to me that what you have been fighting all your life has been principalities. The principalities are unspecified powers. Jesus. Oh my God. Whew. Thank you, God. They are unspecified powers. And I was surrounded by people that didn't even know who I was in the spiritual realm. And I'm fighting. And now I know that I was fighting unspecified powers. Oh my. Ephesians 6, read it on your downtime. Principalities, they are chief ordered, time released, place or rank, demonic brains behind evil strategies. And we have been fighting all of these things without knowing how to prepare for the fight. But let me give you the 7 pieces of the armor of God. The belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the gospel of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit. So now that God has exposed to you your authority in the spiritual realm, you must let go of who you used to be. You must say goodbye to the old challenges. You must say goodbye to the old way of fighting. As a matter of fact, it is time, myself included, to have a service for her that did not understand, for him that did not understand what he was fighting. God said, now is your time. This fight is for your purpose. This fight is for your destiny. This fight is for the chains of bondage that has been over your family and bloodline forever in the day. And I chose you to finish this fight. And by no means necessary you could throw in this towel. I don't know about you, but sometimes getting in the middle of the ring, I want to take the towel and throw it in myself. And God will take the towel and throw it back and say, I didn't tell you to give up. I'll throw in the towel, not you. I pray that whoever this message is for, I don't know about you, but it is for me. As I move forward, understanding that the principalities, the sum total of evil powers that has been threatening my life, all of my life, as I face it, fight it, and finish it, I close the door on being unconscious about what it is I need to do to finish this fight. I am fully aware what's required for me to prepare. As a matter of fact, I'm not focusing on the prize, but I am focusing on the process, because I know where I come from. I may have blind spots if I'm only trying to obtain the prize. Ephesians 6:11-18, read it on your leisure. Put on the full armor of God that ye may stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh or blood, but against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. This is Eureka Evolution, a day and time with the inner you, a program of motivation, inspiration, and resuscitation. But most of all, it is me sharing my walk with you. It's either I have come out or I am on my way out. Therefore, you know that everything that I speak about is authentic. My God. I believe that the world right now is waiting for authenticity. They are used to spiritual imposters. They are used to unauthorized people that has led his people. Unauthorized, meaning you haven't paid the price. So have several seats. But the ones that have paid the price and have taken the blows because we have been devalued, we don't understand our spiritual authority. But it's my prayer that as of this day, that you will understand that because you have gone through so many different things and because you have overcome, this next fight is for your purpose and your destiny. God is dependent on us, the ones that are chief surgeons, because we have survived this thing. And we may have cracked ribs and we may have some injuries, but we are still here. And God needs us to tell that one that is starting this journey, you can do it. If I did it, now that I have full understanding of who I am, once I explain to you how you must gird up your loins to win, then you can win too. See you soon.